Countdown to top 10 famous cursed locations you should avoid, places with histories of tragedy and bad luck. There are places around the world that have earned a reputation for being cursed due to their dark histories of tragedy, mysterious occurrences, and ill-fated luck. These cursed locations often become infamous because of the bizarre and tragic events tied to them, making them the focus of curious adventurers, paranormal investigators, and even skeptics. But for those who value peace of mind and positive vibes, these places are best avoided. In this article, we'll count down the top 10 famous cursed locations you should steer clear of, places where dark energies and unfortunate histories seem to linger. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe. Just hit the bell icon to get notified about all our new videos. 10. The Tower of London, England. The Tower of London is one of the most iconic historical landmarks in the world, but it's also infamous for its grisly past. Built in 1078 by William the Conqueror, it has witnessed centuries of bloodshed, betrayal, and execution. The tower has housed many prisoners, from Anne Boleyn to Guy Fawkes, and it has been the site of numerous beheadings. Some say that the ghosts of those who were executed still haunt the grounds. Visitors and guards have reported sightings of Anne Boleyn walking around with her head tucked under her arm, along with strange, unexplainable sounds. Many believe that the violent history of the tower has cursed it, leaving an aura of misfortune around the site. Despite being a popular tourist attraction, the Tower of London's dark past continues to cast a shadow over its walls, making it a must-avoid for those who are superstitious or sensitive to negative energy. 9. Poveglia Island, Italy. Located in the Venetian lagoon, Poveglia Island is considered one of the most cursed places in the world due to its harrowing history. During the Black Death in the 14th century, the island was used as a quarantine station for plague victims. Tens of thousands of people died here, and their bodies were burned and buried in mass graves. Centuries later, Poveglia became a mental asylum in the 20th century, where it's said that a sadistic doctor performed horrific experiments on patients before he eventually went mad and jumped to his death from the asylum's bell tower. Today, the island is abandoned, with locals refusing to go near it. Poveglia's grisly past has led to tales of hauntings, with people reporting eerie whispers, screams, and the sensation of being watched. The Italian government has forbidden access to the island, but even if it were open, it's clear that Poveglia is a place best left alone. 8. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean. The Bermuda Triangle, an area of the Atlantic Ocean between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, is notorious for the mysterious disappearances of ships and planes. While scientific explanations like methane gas eruptions and magnetic anomalies have been proposed, many believe that the area is cursed, with some even suggesting that it's a portal to another dimension. The strange occurrences in the Bermuda Triangle date back to the time of Christopher Columbus, who reportedly saw strange lights in the area. The most famous disappearance is that of Flight 19 in 1945, when 5 U.S. Navy bombers vanished without a trace. Despite extensive searches, no wreckage was ever found, fueling theories of a curse or supernatural forces at play. If you're planning an ocean voyage or flight through this region, you might want to reconsider. 7. The Winchester Mystery House, USA. Located in San Jose, California, the Winchester Mystery House is a bizarre mansion with a convoluted history of tragedy and superstition. The widow of the inventor of the Winchester rifle, Sarah Winchester, believed she was cursed by the spirits of those killed by her husband's invention. In an attempt to appease the vengeful ghosts, she continuously built and expanded her mansion from 1886 until her death in 1922, resulting in a sprawling labyrinth of rooms, staircases that lead nowhere, and doors that open to walls. Many believe the house is haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, with paranormal activity reported throughout the mansion. The confusing architecture was supposedly designed to confuse the ghosts, but it has also led to accidents and injuries for visitors over the years. If you're sensitive to the supernatural or dislike wandering through endless hallways, the Winchester Mystery House may not be for you. 6. Aokigahara Forest, in Japan. At the base of Mount Fuji lies Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Suicide Forest. The dense forest is notorious as a location where hundreds of people have taken their own lives, leading to its eerie reputation. The Japanese government has placed signs throughout the forest urging people to seek help instead of taking their lives, but the tragic history of the site lingers. The forest's association with death has given rise to ghost stories and tales of paranormal encounters. Some visitors have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness and dread, while others have claimed to see apparitions or hear disembodied voices. Aokigahara's dark history and the chilling atmosphere make it a place many would rather avoid. 5. The Myrtles Plantation, USA. The Myrtles Plantation, located in St. Francisville, Louisiana, is considered one of the most haunted places in the United States. Built in 1796, the plantation has a history of murder, mystery, and the paranormal. Legend has it that up to 10 murders have taken place on the property, and it is said to be home to a variety of restless spirits, including that of a slave named Chloe, who is rumored to have poisoned the family of the plantation owner. Visitors to the Myrtles Plantation have reported a wide range of supernatural experiences, including ghost sightings, strange sounds, and objects moving on their own. The eerie atmosphere and tragic history have solidified its place as a cursed location. If you're looking to avoid bad luck, it's best to steer clear of this haunted mansion. 4. The Island of the Dolls, Mexico. South of Mexico City, in the Xochimilco Canals, lies La Isla de los Muñecos, or the Island of the Dolls. The small island is covered in decaying dolls that hang from trees and buildings, creating a chilling and macabre sight. The story goes that a man named Don Julian Santana moved to the island and discovered the body of a young girl who had drowned. In an attempt to appease her spirit, he began hanging dolls around the island. Over time, the dolls were said to become possessed by the spirit of the girl, with visitors claiming that the dolls' eyes follow them or that the dolls move on their own. Some even say they hear whispers coming from the dolls at night. The island's unsettling atmosphere and the strange occurrences have led many to believe it is cursed. Though it's a popular tourist attraction, it's not for the faint-hearted. 3. Chateau de Brissac, France. Located in the Loire Valley, Chateau de Brissac is a beautiful yet haunted castle with a dark past. In the 15th century, the lord of the chateau discovered that his wife, Charlotte, was having an affair. Enraged, he killed both her and her lover in a brutal double murder. Since then, it is said that Charlotte's ghost, known as the Green Lady due to the color of her dress, haunts the castle. Guests at the chateau have reported hearing moans and screams echoing through the halls, and some have even seen the ghostly figure of the Green Lady wandering the castle. Though the chateau is now a luxurious hotel, the tragic history and frequent ghost sightings have given it a reputation as a cursed location. Visitors looking for a peaceful stay in the French countryside might want to choose a different destination. 2. The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, Ukraine. The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone is the area surrounding the site of the 1986 nuclear disaster, where a reactor exploded and released massive amounts of radiation into the environment. The nearby town of Pripyat was evacuated, leaving it frozen in time. Though the radiation levels have decreased, the area remains dangerous, and the long-term effects of the disaster continue to be felt by those who lived in the region. The haunting, abandoned landscape of Chernobyl has attracted urban explorers and tourists, but it is still considered a cursed and tragic place. Some believe the area is haunted by the souls of those who died in the disaster, and there have been reports of strange lights, figures, and eerie noises. Chernobyl serves as a grim reminder of human error and the devastation it can cause, making it a location that many would rather avoid. 1. The Paris Catacombs, France. Beneath the streets of Paris lie the infamous Catacombs, an underground labyrinth containing the bones of over 6 million people. In the late 18th century, Paris's cemeteries were overflowing, leading to the transfer of human remains to the city's abandoned quarries. The result is a macabre network of tunnels lined with skulls and bones. The catacombs have a dark reputation, with numerous legends and ghost stories associated with them. Some visitors have claimed to hear whispers, and others have reported getting lost in the maze-like tunnels, never to be seen again. One famous story involves a man named Philibert Aspert, who ventured into the catacombs in 1793 and was found dead 11 years later, with his body discovered only a few feet from an exit. The dark, claustrophobic atmosphere and the immense number of bones have given the catacombs a reputation as a cursed location. Though they are a popular tourist attraction, their haunted history and the unsettling feeling of walking among the dead make the Paris catacombs a place that many would prefer to avoid. The allure of cursed locations can be irresistible to thrill seekers, paranormal enthusiasts, and history buffs. However, the ominous histories tied to these places often come with a sense of unease that lingers in the air. Whether the curses stem from tragic events, disturbing deaths, or paranormal activity, these locations hold a power over the imagination that can't be denied. Yet, the question remains, are you willing to take the risk and visit these infamous destinations, or would you rather avoid the bad luck and chilling experiences that might come with them? From haunted castles to forbidden islands, these 10 cursed locations are steeped in mystery and dark energy. While some may be drawn to the unknown, for most, it's best to admire these places from a safe distance and leave their dark secrets undisturbed.